What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. And Kadarius Toney and the New York Giants relationship has soured. The New York Giants are looking for a trade partner. They're looking to get rid of Kadarius Toney as soon as possible, move on with their lives. Both parties want to move on, and that's that. So if you move over to here, you go through all the reports. They're all saying, Kadarius Toney and the Giants' relationship has soured, and as you come down in here, breaking, the Giants are seeking a trade for 2021 first-round pick Kadarius Toney. You have the PFF. You have everyone going and talking about Kadarius Toney and the Giants' relationship souring. So why should Indy be interested? Why they should not be interested? So first, let's go over some of his strengths. So his strengths are, he is a very good route runner. He is an elite route runner. He is shifty. His agility is elite, is top notch. His catching is top notch. He is one of those receivers. You get the ball in his hands and you let him do his job. You let him do his thing, and Kadarius Toney will do so. You go to PFF and he has 53 targets, 39 receptions, 420 yards. Considering most of the season he was, on and off with an injury, didn't score a touchdown his rookie year, but if you look at the team around him, Daniel Jones, star running back, was hurt. Porous offensive line. Kenny Galladay was hurt. And even Daniel Jones was hurt half the year, and Daniel Jones isn't even all that. So imagine taking a step down from Daniel Jones, which, is that really a thing? At this point, sometimes it's not. But, Kadarius Toney is very talented. He has a lot of promise. He's very fast. Good hands. Elite route running, elite agility. The Colts would love this dude in their secondary. The fans would. Chris Ballard, on the other hand, will not. Chris Ballard will not go and make an offer for Kadarius Toney, considering the issues that he has had with his attitude. He has had attitude issues, and he has not shown commitment. He has not shown that he is willing to work and put in the work to get the results. He hasn't done that over in New York, and that is why the relationship is soured. Because New York wants these hard-working guys, wants these guys that are going to come in and really work hard and really have an attitude in the locker room that is needed. Times are rough, and you have a guy like this in your locker room, it's going to be tough. Ironically, he was drafted one pick before Kwity Paye in that 2021 NFL draft. But with the Colts just getting over a guy who struggled in the locker room, struggled mentally, almost tore the franchise apart, you don't really want to go and chance on another guy like that. The Colts aren't going to do that again. They learned their lesson. Chris Ballard never really wanted Carson Wentz to begin with. You could see his body language. You could see how he felt when the Colts even traded for him. Chris Ballard just didn't have the body language. He just didn't show that he was really excited. He said it, but we never felt it. And Kadarius Toney has the same type of issues, except he is very talented. Not saying Wentz isn't talented, but you guys know who I'm referring to in Wentz. Not saying Wentz isn't talented. He's talented. But Kadarius Toney is on another level in his position, in my opinion. He's very, very good route running. He's very technically sound. Get him the ball, he'll make plays. But in the locker room, and then you look at the price point, it's probably going to be really low, because there's some teams that are very high, some teams that are very low on them. So I say maybe a third or fourth round pick. It's kind of wild. The Giants just drafted him last year as a first round pick, and they're already looking to get rid of him. A lot of red flags right there, and a lot of teams aren't interested at all. Some teams have very high interest. Kind of weird there, isn't it? So, and you look at his attitude problems, you look at all that stuff, and it adds up. It makes sense why some teams are very high, some teams are low. Some teams could deal with that attitude. Some teams could get it out of them. Some teams just find a way to make it work. The Colts won't do that. The Colts aren't going to do that. They're going to draft someone, and they're going to work with them. They're going to develop them, and they're going to have Reggie Wayne develop them. Kadarius Toney is not coming to Indy, so don't think for 1 minute that Kadarius Toney is going to have that horseshoe on his helmet, because he will not. So I thank you guys for tuning into the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you think Kadarius Toney will come to the Colts, let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know maybe there's a point I missed. Maybe there's something you didn't agree. Let me know. So that's going to be for this video. Hope you had a good one. Hope you have a good night, whatever time it is. And this is JD to the W Sports Talk Show, signing off.